If your Windows 11 PC feels heavy, don't blame age first. Blame background load and crowded settings. I mean the everyday stuff: slow app launches, hanging Explorer, delayed start menu, and random busy moments. Most people start shopping parts, but Windows is usually just overloaded with startup junk and storage pressure. So here is a Windows 11 lightweight mode you can build in 1 hour step by step. No registry magic, no booster apps, and no risky tweaks that break updates or drivers later. Do these steps in order and stop early if the PC already feels lighter and smoother. Step 1 is the fastest win. Clean startup apps so boot finishes clean and desktop stays responsive. Open Task Manager. Go to Startup Apps and disable anything you don't need at every boot. Launchers, updaters, RGB tools, chat auto starts, and vendor helpers love stealing your first-minute performance daily. After reboot, you should feel less lag before you even open your first real app. Step 2. Uninstall what you do not use, because unused apps still run services and schedule tasks. Settings, Apps, Installed apps. Scroll slowly and remove trials, duplicate utilities, and abandon vendor tools. Less installed junk means fewer background processes, waking CPU and disk for no reason all day long. Step 3. Reduce background permissions, because many apps phone home and sync when you never open them. Settings, Privacy, and Security, then App Permissions. Disable background activity for apps you do not need. This reduces random spikes and makes the system feel calmer while you work or browse. Also disable unnecessary notification spam, because constant pop-ups wake services and steal small CPU time slices. Keep only critical notifications. Everything else can wait until you open the app intentionally, not earlier. Step 4. Stop the wrong indexing, because search indexing huge changing folders makes Windows feel heavy. Open indexing options and remove downloads, game libraries, recording folders, and giant cache directories from indexing. Keep documents indexed if you like, but do not let Windows index your entire life constantly. Step 5. Free storage properly, because Windows slows down when the system drive has no breathing room. Keep at least 20% free space on the Windows drive for updates, caching, and temp files. Use storage settings to clean temporary files, old installers, and unused language packs safely, without deleting essentials. Move large videos, projects, and downloads to another drive, not to the recycle bin forever. Step 6. Control sync chaos, because OneDrive can make performance feel random and unpredictable during normal work. If you use OneDrive, sync only what you need and pause syncing during work or gaming sessions. If you do not use it, remove it from startup so it stops running quietly in the background. Step 7. Prevent surprise update work, because Windows Update can download, optimize, and share files anytime. Set active hours, then disable delivery optimization so your PC is not uploading updates to others. This reduces background network and disk activity that creates those "why is my PC busy" moments. Set power mode to balance for most PCs, because extreme modes can cause spiky clocks and hotter fans. On laptops, choose best power efficiency when mobile, then switch to balance when plugged in for stability. Turn off unneeded taskbar items like widgets if you never use them, because they can run background feeds. Less background UI feeds means fewer random wakes, which makes the system feel calmer instantly. Step 8. Fix the browser, because your browser often becomes the heaviest app on the whole PC. Disable extensions you don't need. Remove the suspicious ones first and reduce startup pages to 1. Turn off Continue running background apps so the browser stops chewing RAM after you close it. If your browser opens 15 tabs at boot, you created your own lag, so cut it. Clear heavy browser cache occasionally because corrupted caches and bloated profiles can slow page loads badly. If one profile feels cursed, create a clean profile and move only bookmarks, not every extension. Step 9. Reduce overlay and recorder clutter because these tools steal frame time and responsiveness silently. Disable unused overlays, auto recorders, game launchers, and widget bars that sit in the background. You can enable them later when needed, but do not let them run 24/7 in the background. Step 10. Check security duplication because double scanning is real and it makes PCs feel slow. One good security solution is enough for most users. Windows security alone is usually fine. Remove extra antiviruses and random cleaner apps that constantly scan and optimize in the background. Step 11. Tune visual overhead because animations can feel laggy on weaker iGPUs or low RAM. Settings, accessibility, visual effects. Turn off transparency, animations, and shadows if you want snappier feel. This is not about beauty. It is about making clicks feel instant, especially on older systems. Step 12. Fix the honest limits because hardware can create heavy feeling no matter what you tweak. If Windows is on an HDD, it will always feel heavier than an SSD in daily tasks. An SSD upgrade is the biggest feels fast change for normal use, even before CPU upgrades. Also check RAM setup. One stick can feel less responsive than dual channel in many situations. 2 sticks usually feel smoother because bandwidth improves and swapping the disk happens less often. Now let's add 2 quick stability checks that prevent chasing ghosts after you optimize everything else. First, update chipset drivers and GPU drivers because old drivers can cause stutter and delays. Second, check thermals because overheating laptops and desktops throttle and feel heavy under light load. Clean dust filters, confirm fans spin correctly, and keep airflow paths open inside the case. If the system is constantly hot, it will always feel less smooth, no matter the settings. Now, retest like a normal person. Reboot, open your daily apps, and watch how it feels. Do not judge by idle numbers. Judge by launching apps, switching windows, and opening large folders. If it already feels good, stop. Extra tweaking can create new problems without real gains. If it still feels heavy, your next check is storage health and background processes that keep waking Windows. Open Task Manager, sort by CPU and disk, and find what is constantly waking the system. Disable the offender, uninstall it, or change its schedule so it stops stealing your time. Check Task Scheduler for obvious vendor auto-updaters you do not need, and disable only the clearly labeled ones. If you are unsure, leave it alone. Removing random tasks blindly is how people break good systems. Also check for low disk space warnings and high memory usage after a clean reboot. If memory stays high at idle, something is running and your job is to remove it. Now, a simple recap so you can apply this without getting lost during the checklist. Clean startup apps, uninstall junk, reduce background permissions, and stop indexing huge changing folders on your drive. Free storage, control syncing, prevent update surprises, and slim down your browser extensions for smoother daily use. Remove overlays, avoid double antivirus, reduce visual effects, and accept HDD and single-stick limits honestly. If you do just the first 5 steps, most people feel a difference the same day. Not brand new, but lighter, calmer, and faster where it actually matters for daily use and responsiveness. Thanks for watching. For more evergreen Windows fixes that actually work, follow and subscribe for the next guide.